Bet you didn't expect another Thrift with me / thrift haul video, now did ya? Nah, you probably did. Well, hello, welcome back, or welcome. Nice to have you. So for this week's video, it's a little bit non-planned, impromptu, which is very much just normal on this channel. So on Friday, my mom and I got together and we had a bit of a girls' day. We went and got massages and spent the day together. We haven't really gotten an opportunity to do that in a while because she's very busy with her business. I think I just merged two words, which is very much like my mother. And one of the things that we decided to do was hit up a couple thrift stores because I don't know if you guys know this because I can't remember if I've ever mentioned it before. My mom is kind of the OG when it comes to thrifting. She's the one who introduced it to me. Now, when I was a kid, I hated thrifting. We went to Goodwill and other thrift stores more out of necessity rather than fashion. But then again, I don't remember thrifting being all that great in the 90s. It was how you stuck out like a sore thumb at school and people knew that you didn't have money. Now it's like all the rage, but back then I hated it. When I was a teenager, we kind of like started spending time together, going shopping. That was kind of our thing. We used to shop like at Sears and like JCPenney. That's where all my clothes are from. And then we eventually discovered thrifting again. It was actually through consignment stores that started popping up and becoming popular that we got reintroduced to thrifting. The first consignment store I remember we went to was, I believe it was Crossroads Trading Company, and then after that we found another consignment store called Freestyle Clothing Exchange, which I actually follow on Instagram and they follow me back. And that's where I discovered vintage. They had a curated vintage section and I started experimenting with vintage. Another thrift store that we loved was Thrift Town, which if you've ever seen the movie, I believe it's called Lady Bird. I've never seen it, but they actually shot a scene at one of the original thrift towns in Sacramento. And they also had like a vintage section, which I really like. I wish more thrift stores did that, which I do know a few that do that, but yeah, that's what got us into thrifting and it became like our favorite thing. So it was kind of nice and nostalgic to go thrifting with her. And it's so funny, I can always pick out like things that I know my mom is going to like. I would venture to say that my mom's style is a little bit bohemian, but also a little whimsigoth, but she doesn't know it, you know? Like if you were to ask her, she would just say like hippie style. And there was this shirt and I was in my mind, I was like, if I were doing a thrift with me about whimsigoth, I would pick out this shirt. And then not 5 minutes later, I'm walking around and I see my mom holding the shirt and I'm like, side tangent aside, I didn't actually get any footage in that store because I didn't start filming until the second store because I wasn't really thinking about it. I actually ran into Phoebe though in the first store. In my mind I was like, how much you want to bet I look like crap, I'm gonna run into someone I know. And I did. That's how it always works, right? The second store we went to was the Cancer Society, which was just down the street. And a lot of the homeware was really expensive. And you know me, I'm kind of spoiled with like 49-cent little vases and knickknacks. I found some really cool stuff and I couldn't justify it, so I didn't buy it. But anyway, we're gonna actually just go over to the footage pretty soon here, but you guys will see there's some really cool stuff. So that's where I started thrifting or filming. And then I filmed a little bit in Goodwill. There's not a lot. It's gonna be like less than a couple minutes. And then we're gonna get into the haul. So let's segue. is time for the haul. All right, so at the first store where I didn't film, the first thing that I found is this cute little kitty pillow. I thought it was so precious. And like there's a little bird on the back. And I don't know what else to say. They always have really cute grandma core stuff in that store, and it's like my favorite. I found out the best day to thrift there is actually on Wednesday mornings. Phoebe told me that. And I wish I had gone on a Wednesday morning because apparently someone's donating a bunch of vintage, like their whole stock of their vintage store. And so I gotta go back on a Wednesday. I probably can't go this Wednesday because I'm busy with my whatnot preparations. Yeah, go to my live show, by the way, on Whatnot. Link in the doobly-doo. This is not a sponsored video, but I'm still gonna keep plugging it because I'm actually really excited about that collab. So anyway, yeah, cat pillow. The next thing that I found is this Dress Barn floral silky, where's the front? Silky top. And it fits me a little bit loosely, but I have an idea for it. I think this would be the perfect base to make like a faux corset, like a bodice. So I'm thinking I might take the zipper out and just stitch this closed and then open up a seam in the front somehow without getting rid of these details. Maybe I could open up these seams and do like a double lace up situation. Take it in on the sides. I don't know. Future thrift flip video pending, which you guys have been asking me and I still have not done it, so someday. And then the next item that I got, I kind of splurged, to be honest. I don't normally spend more than like $10 on a top. That's like, I don't know, $7 is pushing it. $10 is like, This was $22. This is a vintage 80s, I think 1980 vertical striped top with a high neck collar. And it's very different from things that I have purchased in the past. I don't have anything like this. But the reason why I justified it is because I actually had an idea on how to style this for a shoot, and it's very much inspired by Brennan Pip, who I follow on Instagram. I love their style, and they kind of have a similar style to me, but I love that they've been able to incorporate different styles into their shoots, like, you know, nightcore, cottagecore, all the cores, but also steampunk. And I've kind of dabbled a little bit with steampunk, but I haven't done that much. And I pictured this immediately with either my brown harness or my leather pleather Uchronic Time. It's the same company, but the Uchronic Time bodice. I don't know if I mentioned it was $22, which is a lot for me, but I'm starting to regret it because I tried it on and one of the seams popped and it ripped right along the side. And also I realized that there's some tearing in the collar. So that was my bad for not catching that.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
It's fine. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna mend it. I'm gonna use it. It's gonna be amazing.
Okay.
And then at the second store where I did film, I did end up getting this little wall hanging. This was only $3. And I'm actually going to be sending this to a friend. I'm not gonna say who I'm sending it to because they might watch this video. I got this little doodad, this little pot, and not to eat out of or like put food in because there are a lot of like spots. It's not perfect, but I have a similar one that's bigger that I use for aesthetic storage. And so I've been looking for little containers, and every time I go out to the store and I see a little container, I don't remember why I wanted it, what I wanted it for, but then I find myself needing a little container and not knowing and not having one. So I just picked it up because I'm like, I'm gonna find a use for it. Because I'm gonna be manically cleaning my house one day and be looking for a cute little container, hide something that's atrocious looking, like medicine bottles and stuff, to make my house look like a little cottage and not like someone actually lives there from the modern age. So yeah, I got this, it's cute. Next, I have to say that the home goods section of Goodwill was sucking this time. I did not see a lot of stuff that I liked, but I did managed to spot this in the mess of the shelves because they were kind of a mess. It says that this is a towel and napkin caddy. However, I plan on using this for sketchbooks or books. Little thingy, you know. I did get 3 clothing items, none of which are for me. First, I got this button-down shirt, and it's gonna be really hard to show on camera, but I'll just show you like the print. I got this specifically for my friend Cormac on my brain today, man, on TikTok. taking a break from clothing real quick because I'd have to go and grab it. I found a copy of Anne of Green Gables, and it is so pretty. The front has like a cute little cartoon illustration, and it's brand spanking new, y'all. Why did I say y'all? I normally like old books, but I like these newer books when they put a little bit of finesse into the cover. I like hardbacks with like the gold, and it has like a vintage look while still looking modern at the same time. Kind of like the Sherlock Holmes book that I hauled a while back. That is a modern print, but they make it look vintage. And that's the key. The other two clothing items that I got at Goodwill are actually going to be for my sale on Whatnot. The first one is this men's sweater vest in a 2XL. I intend to sell this to anyone who would like it because I know that many are looking for dark academia for autumn, and this is super soft, super comfortable, and would work for unisex. So I wanted to stock this because I wanted to have a little bit more plus sizes available for my stock. Confusion. Besides that one waistcoat that I have in there, so I have this. Next, I found this really cute, it's actually a wraparound skirt. It's not quite a pencil, it's like a straight cut, and it's this beautiful olive green, and it kind of has like a little bit of like a yellowish orange stripe through, along with like tan, and then a little bit of a lighter green. Is there a lighter green? I can't tell. Thought it was really cute. This will also be in the shop. It's Charter Club, and it says it's a size 16. However, when I measured it, it was 30 to 34 waist, if I remember correctly. I'll put it up in text. Anyway, that is it. That's everything. As I said, it wasn't a lot. It was a quick little thrift trip, and I didn't buy as much as I normally do, and quite a bit of it wasn't even for me, at least 3 items, or 4. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want to get on my case about the thrift flipping, go ahead, boost the algorithm. Yell at me in the comments. I'm hopefully going to be doing more home decor videos pretty soon. I have been in the process of filming decorating my living room, but I've just been doing it in bite-sized pieces here and there, wherever I can. So hopefully in the next month or so that video will be up, because then I'm going to start sprinkling in some fall decor, because I'm that girl. We're almost to 5,000 subscribers. We're about 500 away. So if you guys could help me out by liking this video, making sure you're subscribed, and hitting the notification bell, and also send this to your friends, spam your friends. No, don't actually do that. That might actually get you blocked, so don't do that. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you in the next one. Take care. I don't know what that is. All right, bye.